Believe it or not, we're on the tail end of summer. And that means fall sports are on the way. Today, Dr. Ann Russo from Intermountain Tosh Concussion Clinic joins us now to talk about recognizing and treating concussions. And you're saying things are just actually ramping up because kids are in clinics right now. Football, cheerleading, soccer. So we really want to remind our community, parents, coaches, what to look out for.
Absolutely. So when you're dealing with concussion, you're looking for those signs of, they're the obvious ones of headache, dizziness, nausea, but a lot of people don't know that if you don't have loss of consciousness, it can still be a concussion. So that's not a great rule out factor, but we're really looking for kids who've suffered some kind of blow to the head particularly, but you can get a concussion when you're hit in other areas of your body, depending on the forces involved. And then just looking out for those symptoms that might be causing people problems.
And we have to remind, it is the law that if there is a suspected concussion, you need to get out of the game.
Absolutely. So anytime a concussion is suspected, thanks to House Bill 204, which we've had here in place in Utah since 2011, you have to be removed from play or practice and make sure that you are fully cleared before returning to activity.
This is truly a community effort here because I know students are apt to keep in the game because they want to play.
Absolutely. You know, they're going to push themselves beyond their limits. They don't want to let their teammates down. They don't want to let their coaches down, and they're going to push themselves. So it's really up to the coaches, the athletic trainers, parents on the sidelines of saying, nope, you're not okay. Let's get you checked out first.
Culture has truly changed because coaches are now more in line and more aware of these issues that they need to watch out for their own kids.
Absolutely.
And also, you say moms and dads really can be a great source.
Absolutely. There's some recent research that suggests that with all of the awareness of concussion, that it's making sure that moms and dads are aware of symptoms associated with concussion can be a more powerful tool than even like school nurses. So our athletic trainers here in Utah are wonderful. They're right on the sidelines, but they're not everywhere all at once, and just keeping those eagle eyes out with parents is a great resource, and listening to what kids are saying when they get home. You know, if they're complaining about changes in their functioning, or you're noticing that your child is more irritable than normal or more emotional than normal, it might be worth digging a little bit to find out, making sure that there wasn't a head injury that occurred as part of the daily events.
We also want to remind people that concussions are cumulative. And also, the sooner that you address it, maybe the sooner you can get back in the game, but you really need to rest that concussion.
Right. So the research it's really interesting, and it's being transformed. That's one of the benefits of all the laws that we've had in place now, is that we know that we don't have to lock you in a dark room for days on end until you're symptom free. It's a couple days of rest, watching activities and monitoring symptoms, and then slowly trying to make sure that we get people back out exercising and doing what they need to do. We also don't want to isolate people socially and create other problems. We do want to add a word of caution with this tremendous heat, especially for our concussed individuals. We don't want you out there, working out and doing even your 30 minutes in this heat, but doing it in a more controlled environment so we're not adding further injury to your presentation.
Great reminder. Thank you so much. So much more information at intermountainhealthcare.org. Dr. Russo with Intermountain Healthcare Tosh Concussion Clinic, always a great resource. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
We'll be right back.